Hey guys, let's get right into it. So, are the Molly defenders ready to apologize to me? Because I read your comments. I read all of your defense of Molly. Are you defending her now? Are you defending this woman now? Even Yvonne or Reggie. Even Yvonne was like, oh, you can drag Molly this episode. She was out of pocket. She was out of pocket, so you can drag her. Even the woman who plays her was like, yeah, she was wrong this episode. Are you guys going to try to find some good in Molly this episode? Really? I hope not. Let's get into it. With this show, I always feel like I'm missing something. Like, I feel like so much has happened from one episode to the next that they didn't film. We just have to like put it together. Because for me, I'm just not comfortable with how comfortable Issa. I'm telling you, that, what's that rapper's name? Forever 21? 21 Savage, child. I'm getting up there. Forever 21. 21 Savage, it's the vibe. Ever since that, I always have to like say Issa's name in my mind first before I speak it out. So anyway, I'm just not comfortable with how comfortable Issa is with chatting it up and butting it up with Nate. I know that she needs help with this block party situation, right? But he ghosted you. And up to now, we don't know why. So some people are saying he has depression, so that's why he ghosted her. Guys, we have not got an explanation. And he's just showing up in her life like it's cool. And they're just busting it up. And, you know, she's texting him and DMing him. And they're just, you know, back to where they left off. And I don't like that. I don't like that. Not for Issa. I'm like, girl, you need to have a conversation. Because I feel like she won't sleep with this dude. And I'm like, don't do it. Don't sleep with the unavailable man. Please don't. Please don't. He already showed you who he is. Don't go back. Don't go back. So it's the day of the block party and Molly is trying her best to not go. She's trying her best to not go to her best friend's block party, which is a huge event for her. Something that she has been stressing out for months and something that's really important to her. You already tried to sabotage her by not, you know, asking your boo. And I get it. You know, a lot of you have explained it to me in the comments section that, you know, this was new for her, so she didn't want to mess it up. I still think that's what she said. That was not actually how she was feeling. She did not want to help Issa because she was mad at her. She used Andrew as a front for not saying how she truly feels. That was my interpretation of it. But I can get if other people see it differently. Any other time, Molly can get a bad outfit, right? Easy for her, right? This time, she's stressing. She's not sure what she's going to wear. Andrew is like, okay, well, I'm dressed and I'm ready to go. Are you okay? And she's just like, I don't know. I don't know if I want to go. He's like, okay, well, don't go. No, I have to go. Like, just being confusing and just a pest. Just a pest. I can't believe I'm here with her. Next season, listen, we're going to have to get some balance. Issa going to have to be a mess too. You know what I mean? I think they don't make her as messy because she's the lead. But I'm like, if we're going to drag Molly, maybe I just feel like this because she was one of my favorite characters. And I'm so upset that I'm here with her. But I'm like, listen, next season, somebody else going to have to be, you know, the punching bag. Because I don't like it. We want to find somebody else in this friendship who was not kosher. Because I'm done with the Molly abuse. She is trash. I can't defend her. But next season, we got to get another angle. Speaking of trash, Condola finally shows up serving Predator realness. And I'm like, girl, where have you been? She's standing there looking at Issa. Hi. Good job. Girl, what? You've been ghosting her this whole time. Oh, poor Issa. All she does is get ghosted. Anyway, Issa's like, hey, what's up? Like, you know what I mean? She's done everything. She's contacted the girl. The girl didn't contact her. And she's like, I've been, you know, calling, trying to contact you. And Condola, oh, well, yeah, I just, been going through some things. You know the things that I've been going through. And Issa's like, girl, what? I don't know. What the hell are you talking about? I'm at my event. What's going on? She's like, oh, well, me and Lawrence, we broke up. I thought he would have told you. And Issa's like, no, he didn't tell me. I didn't know. Sorry. Like, girl, I don't got time for this. We are too grown to be dealing with this right there, especially at a huge event for her. So we get like 5 seconds of Condola and then she's gone. Girl, you literally not sabotage, but just sabotage Issa over some dude. Like, whoo, y'all too big to be assuming things like this at y'all big age. I remember doing stuff like this at 16. Y'all good and grown, and this is, oof, child. Can I just say, Issa, see what I'm saying? Issa did a really good job with this block party. I wish it were real. Knowing Issa Rae, this block party probably will become a reality, and I cannot wait. That will bring such great traffic to that area around there, because I will say, she lives and works in this area. Like, where everything is filmed, her office, where this block party was filmed, her office is like right across the street from there. She doesn't live too far from there. Like, she lives in her, let me just say this about this woman. I don't know her personally. I don't know her, but I know people who know her. Nobody has anything bad to say about her. She's really about the community, guys. She is really about it. And I get that her perspective might not be for everybody. Black people are not a monolith. We are very different. I will say, concerning celebrities, especially, you know, Black entertainers, Black people, we are always apprehensive because everybody always try to play us for our coin, because we are we're a community that spends money. You know what I mean? I think Black Americans spend $7 trillion a year. So people and companies or whatever really like to, you know, market to us because we're good money. We're big money, right? A lot of them don't like investing in us. They'll pan to us, but they won't invest in us because we are good money. We're big money, and we are a very powerful community. So if you continue to empower us, we will become too powerful. That's what some people think, right? And so we get a lot of pandering, but we don't get any uplifting and any kind of support. I can honestly say, from what I know about Issa Rae, she is not that kind of entertainer, you know, that kind of celebrity, that kind of person who creates and markets to the Black community just for a coin. She's about her business, guys. She really, really is. And her business is Black people. Real talk. You will know them by their fruit. That's what I always say about celebrities. Because I haven't made it, but, you know, I'm in the space. You know what I mean? Like, I know that I'm at the point where I can't do too much talking. So when people ask me about certain people, I'm just like, girl, I don't know nothing. I will say this, though. You will know them by their fruit. Issa, she got good fruit. Good, Black, juicy fruit. She's the real deal. She's the real deal. Support everything that she does, even if it's not for you. Support her, because she is about us. Real talk. So I said all that to say, I hope she makes this block party the real deal. Like, I hope this actually happens out here, and I think it will. I think it will. It looked like so much fun. So much, even with the gentrifiers. Listen, they're going to come out. It is what it is. You can't do anything without gentrifiers, you know, coming in and just wanting to be a part of it. But I'm from Philly, born and raised. And every year we have, which was just canceled, Lord. We have an Adune Day Festival, which is a celebration of everything Black, especially in Philadelphia. And I'm telling you, that event is blackety, blackety, black. You will find dozens, hundreds of white people there with their families, just having a good old time. Just having a good old time. Got the kids dancing and singing and just having fun. And you know, you can't get rid of them. Colonizers gonna colonize, okay? So even with all of that, even with the gentrifiers there, the block party was still a hit. It was still a success. And it was something that I hope is going to become, you know, the real thing out here. That would be so much fun. Oh my God, all those Black people. Oh gosh, I'll find my husband at the block party. He'll be tall and chocolate. And Nigerian. I feel like I want to have a Nigerian husband. I said it to my friend all the time, and she's Nigerian. She's like, girl, no. Girl, no, you don't want to do that. I feel it in my heart. I feel it in my heart. you know what? Maybe he'll be from the Congo, because I've been attracted to the last 3 guys that I've been deeply attracted to have been from the Congo. Who knows? The one before that, oh, he was Italian. So I'm all over the place. Can we talk about Kelly? I want more of her next season. I hope the writer's room is listening. We want more of Kelly. She's hilarious. She's hilarious. This whole episode, she's like faking this British accent because she's trying to woo this guy and Issa's brother, who does not like Kelly. I don't know why, but they just have this, you know, fun beef going on. He's trying to make her break out of the accent the whole time. And then they had this little moment. And Issa talked about it on Twitter. She was just like, they were cracking up because a lot of their banter was just improvised. So they were just watching them two go back and forth and do the and they were just dying on set because, again, that's just something that they were just doing. You know, it was scripted for them to have a little something, but they just made up that whole thing. And I'm like, see, this is what you can get when you got talent. Anyway, so she's making up this British accent to woo this guy who is a rapper, I think. Yeah, he's a rapper. Grandma, he's a rapper. It's happening. Oh, gosh. Is this early menopause? Jesus. At the end of the event, Issa and Molly get into it, and I think somebody yells, somebody got a gun, and Kelly takes off running. And she's like, dude, come on. And he's like, where does your accent go? She's like, nigga, I'm from Philly, bruh. I love her. I can't wait for her show. Maybe that's why we're not getting a lot of Kelly this season, because a lot of people were saying, oh, the funny fat black girl can't like be fully realized. I understand that because that is a trope, right? But she is doing her own show on HBO. So I think she was dividing her time between this show and her own show. That's what I think. That's what I hope. If that's not the case, I want to see more of her next season. Kelly needs to be fully thought out. We need to have an overall view of Kelly, not just bits and pieces. But guys, I honestly think that she was working, so she couldn't commit to, you know, everything that the show entails full time. So that's what I think. What do you think? What do you know? Let's talk about it in the comment section below. Oh my gosh, I rhymed. Work. So Molly, the hater, she comes to this event and what kind of friend are you? She's actually shocked that Issa did a good job. And I'm like, has she always been the screw up friend? Maybe that's what it is with Molly and Issa. Molly has always been the one like helping her. But from what we've seen in their friendship, I'm just like, I feel like it's a give and take with the both of them. I feel like they help. I don't know. I feel like it's just equal. I just think that Molly just has more money. So because she has more money, she feels like she's given more to Issa. Has she given her financially? I didn't see Issa asking her for any money when she was homeless. She didn't stay at her place. Like, I don't know. I don't know what it is, but I definitely think that the relationship is a give and take. But for some reason, Molly just thinks that she gives so much. And I'm like, the only difference with you two is that you're making more money and you're finally settled. I hate that. Like, Molly is finally where she wanted to be. She's in a great relationship with a great guy who has a great job. She has, you know, her dream job. She's doing well, making friends, making amends with people that she had an issue with. Things are going good for her. And I feel like because things are going good for her, she's looking down on Issa. And I'm like, if things are going so good for you, how do you have the time to pick out everything wrong with Issa if you're just so in like this great place? Maybe she's not. Maybe she's not. Maybe she's that kind of person who, even if they have it all, they can't see it. Anyway, she is shocked that Issa has pulled off this event, and she's actually starting to feel a little bit bad because she wasn't very supportive of her. Thank God for the wobble, because it was really tense with them for a while, and they started to do the wobble, and it like broke down, you know, their defenses, and they were actually able to laugh and dance and have a really good time. And then Molly, you know, I guess when her and Issa were hanging out on the sidewalk, I guess she was going to use this moment to like break the ice with her vocally and talk to her and, you know, probably apologize and, you know, let her know that she did a good job. But somebody came and they needed help and she wasn't able to have that moment. And again, she got frustrated. And I'm like, what was Issa supposed to do? This is her event that she's running by herself. Condola left her out there to dry. She's doing everything by herself. What did you want her to do? Say, no, I can't put this fire out right now. Although I'm the only person here doing this, my intern is bleeding out of her face. I don't have a lot of help. It's just me and this chick, and she's fangirling over, who is it, Grandma? Vince Staples, who I love, okay? I love Vince Staples. She's fanning out over him, so she's not, you know, a lot of help. And the girl is on her own. So did you want her to be like, no, I'm not going to handle this fire. Let me talk to my friend who's been shady to me for months. Let me just talk to her while this whole thing that I put my heart and soul into burns down to the ground. Let me just let that burn and talk to her. I don't know what Molly wants from her. I really do not know. And it's actually exhausting because I can't figure it out. I don't know where they went wrong. It just seems like Molly just has this idea that she's better than Issa and she has to destroy her. We have to have a conversation about this in this season. Like, they have to tell us what is going on, because I'm trying to rack my brain to figure it out. And I just don't understand how Molly got here with Issa. I don't know. Now Molly has another problem. Girl, you just don't, you two can't be friends anymore. Like, I don't even want them to become friends again. Like, I don't want them to repair this relationship because I'm just so sick of Molly. Like, she was shocked that her girlfriend, her best friend, did a great job. They finally were breaking the ice and having a good time. You guys were about to talk and break the ice, but she had to go, you know, handle something at her job. So all of a sudden you're starting to feel some sort of way because she's not making the time to talk to you when she's the only one handling this freaking event. I think because of that little thing that was resonating in her, because Issa didn't talk to her when she wanted to talk, I think because that little thing was, you know, moving around in her spirit, anything that would have been said, even if it was very small, would have, you know, sent her here, because this was something that was building up in her for months. So Andrew says to her, I think he just tells her that he was able to get Vince Staples for Issa because Nathan reached out to him, and now she's mad at Issa because she inadvertently asked her man to help her out with this situation of the block party, you know, not having a headliner. Let me just say this, right? Molly. Who, not at my big age. I'm not dealing with no broad like this. I don't know if she watches this, but I was building a friendship with someone, and it became so much work so soon. And I was just like, you know what? I don't gotta go for this. I got my best friends. I got my inner circle. I got my crew. I'm good. Get on it. I don't have to go through this with somebody that I'm just getting to know. It was too exhausting. It was too much work. And I was just like, oh, I'm good. You know what I mean? And the older I get, the more I start to be like, I have people in my life who are good to me. Even when it's rough, it's still a blessing to have them in my life. I treasure them. I want to work out things with them, even when it's difficult, right? Molly is beyond difficult. Like, she just has a problem with everything. You can't work out anything with somebody like that because they'll never be satisfied. They will continue to find things to make an issue. And it's like, who needs that? I don't care how much history we have. Something ain't right with you right now. I don't want to work on this no more. I want to live in peace. Like, if this is who you are, if this is who you're settling into, I don't need to be a part of that. I'm glad we had a fun time in college, but I don't need this now as an adult at my big age. So anyway, Molly confronts Issa about it, and I'm just like, Molly, you told Issa to not ask Andrew. She didn't ask Andrew. She asked Nathan to ask Andrew. You didn't want to be in the equation, and you're not. She didn't go through you. You didn't have to ask your man to jeopardize your relationship. You told your best friend that you didn't want to mess this up because this was very new to you and you wanted to protect it. Although she was pissed off, she respected that and she went about it another way. Why are you mad? Because you feel like she was being deceitful to you because she didn't tell you? Y'all weren't talking like that. So why are you mad? I felt like she saw that Issa had a successful event. She was shocked that it was successful. And then she got jealous and she wanted to destroy it. She just wanted to tear it down. And I think that she used this moment at the end of her event. I think she used that time to destroy it because she was mad that she wasn't a part of it. And she was also mad that she tried to destroy it and it still went off successfully without a hitch and her man was still involved. That is her problem. So she confronts Issa at her event. If this is your best friend, you can't talk to her after, you can't meet up for coffee and be like, well, I was still a little bothered by this and here is why. No, you had to confront her and embarrass her. You're raising your voice. And Issa's like, why is there always a problem with you? And she's like, well, why do you always need help? Like everything that she does not like about her, she just vomited on her in front of everybody at her event. With a best friend like that, who needs an enemy? She's terrible. Molly is terrible. I don't know how she can come back from this. This was so wrong. Andrew, you're such a good guy. Why are you sticking with that? Why are you sticking with that? Even Issa, she brought it up. She said, and when Andrew, breaks up with you, child, because we know it's coming. We know it's coming. Like, she is insufferable. There was no reason for her to do that. I felt bad for the friends because it's just a weird spot to be in. Nobody knew that it was this bad between the both of them, even when they were talking to everybody about it. Because when you start to talk to your friends about a situation that you're having with another friend in the group, it's because you want them to fix it. But because the friends didn't come in and fix it, now we're here, right? And I just felt bad for them because the friends didn't know how to help them in this situation. Because if you ride for Issa, then Molly's mad. If you ride for Molly, then Issa's mad. So it was just really, it was really sad. Tiffany couldn't help because Mama was drunk. She was having a good time. She was like, I'm not worried about that baby. I'm good. It's sad because I feel like Molly would have been happy with Issa if the event was a failure. I think she would have been like, yeah, I knew it. And then, go in and be like, it's okay, girl. But I think because the event was successful, she couldn't stomach it. That's not a friend. That is not a friend. It's unfortunate, but it happens. That's why we like this show, because it is real life. Anyway, that's all I wanted to talk about. What did you guys think about this episode? Let's talk about it in the comment section below. And if you like what you see here, please like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I will see you next Monday. I'm gonna just be honest with you. I'm like, if I watch this on Sunday and I got 3 other shows that I'm doing, I won't be able to get it up to you right away. So I'm going to do my best to get it up to you next Monday afternoon. Yeah, afternoon. Yeah, we're getting better equipment, so my editing should be a bit faster. So next Monday afternoon for the following episode of Insecure. Love you guys. Thank you so much for stopping by and supporting NikkiStar TV. It means the world to me. See you soon. Bye.